Good morning, everyone. Exciting day here in Almirada. We're going to get the new 350s on the broad miner, the 42 Freeman. These 300s will be up for sale. There's about 1,400 hours on them right now, just shy of it. And they're in great shape, as you can see. Have not missed a single day charter in the entire year. There's still over 2 years of warranty left right now. We've been taking care of them, you know, oil changes, hit them with a blaster spray there, keep them looking good and sharp, no rust or anything like that. Did the gear lube and all that stuff on time, and I'm excited to see what these new 350s do. It'll be an extra 200 horsepower, and the boat's plenty fast enough now. It goes 64 miles an hour or so with these. Hopefully the 350s, we can run them a little bit easier. Might increase our fuel efficiency a little bit, that'll be good. And if you got that super heavy load, you know, 800 gallons of fuel, live wells, ice bags, people doing a Bahamas trip, you know, I'm hoping for that heavy load, that little extra horsepower, 50 per engine will be what we need, what we want. So we're gonna head over to Coral Bay. Caribee's gonna do the motor swap. We're actually gonna drop the motors down an inch. When they're up higher, you know, the boat's a little bit faster, a little better fuel efficiency. But if it's rough, you know, we don't have quite as much bow control, and even just dropping that motors down one bolt hole will make a little difference, and we're excited to get them on here. You guys are along for the ride. These will be up for sale, like I said. We're just gonna hit them one last time here and make sure everything looks good, and we'll be out here, out of the water soon. 4,000 RPMs there, 47 miles an hour. Let's get a little juice. 61.4 miles an hour. There's quite a bit of fuel on the starboard side of the boat, so we're leaning in there. There's probably 300 gallons on that side, only 100 on this side. We're almost there. We're halfway to Coral Bay now. Caribee will come over and work on the engines. 3,700 here in the bay, 41 mile an hour cruise, getting right at a mile per gallon. So on average, we see like 0.9 on here, heavy a little bit less, lighter a little bit more. We'll see what the 350s do soon. We'll be right back to the install, but I want to thank today's sponsor of the video, Vaer watches. I got a brand new one here. I got the D4 Meridian, and if you're on the boat diving or fishing, this is the perfect outdoor watch. I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. My favorite thing about this watch is it's solar powered. If you leave it in the sun for 6 hours, it will last up to 6 months in the darkest spaces. If you're wondering if this watch is right for you, if you love diving and fishing, being outdoors, this is the one you want. They have it available in 2 different sizes. I got the 38mm, but if you want a little bit bigger face, you can get the 42mm. In addition to using it as a tool while you're on or in the water, it's also sharp looking. You can wear it out to dinner, to parties, and you know you're gonna look stylish. They're 100% waterproof, guaranteed, and there's a 2-year warranty on them. A couple other things about the watch that I love is it has a 200-meter water resistance rating. It has a locking down, screw down crown. It's made of 316 stainless steel and has a single dome sapphire with an AR coating. One other really cool thing about this watch is you can change the straps in a matter of seconds. They're all quick release, and I got a few different options here. We got a nice nylon one for diving. If we're gonna go out at night, I got a leather one. There's a bunch of different colors, so go check it out on the website and see which one's right for you. Look at all these jellyfish.
They're everywhere.
Holy moly. We're thinking about painting the bottom. Micron 66 hold up go. Not gonna bottom paint, we were planning on it. I thought last minute we could do it, but we don't need to do it now. We'll check it out when we haul out, do another oil change. Smoothie's good.
And approval.
The boat's blocked. We decided against the bottom paint because it's still actually in really good shape from last year when we did it. And Caribee's right there, says Caribee Boat Sales and Marine. They're a big Yamaha dealer down here. They're gonna bring the engines back and forth here, get those ones off. I'm gonna list those for sale, like I said, and can't wait to see what these 350s look like. Only for the StanzFam.
So I'm down here at the boatyard right now. The 42's out of the water. They've got the last 2 engines mounted on the boat. They hauled out the boat this morning. Nick is getting his phone fixed. They've got all 4 engines mounted on the back of the boat already, which is, it's been, you know, one day. We dropped the boat off at 8 in the morning. It's already out. 4 engines are off. 4 new ones are on. They did the last couple boats as well as the old water damage too, with those new 425s they put on a couple years ago. But they've just brought down the last engine covers now. Props are going to go on in a minute, and hopefully we'll see you back in the water in a day or two to show you those numbers.
Good morning. It's the second day. The guys from Caribee made quick work of this. They got the 4 new engines hung here, 350s, and we got white. It was a surprise, but I actually kind of like the way it looks. Heath says the next couple hours we'll be in here. They just got to silicone some of the hatches down there, the access hatches. They all fired up when they you know, turned the key over there real quick and then shut them right off. Fingers crossed. We're gonna do the break-in period for 2 hours and hoping that the performance, you know, is what we expect there. Hopefully a little bit better fuel mileage in the mid-range, a little better top end. And when we put a load on the boat, you know, that full fuel tank, the live wells, the ice box, 6 or 8 people, that we have that little extra oomph that we wanted. Also, if you guys are watching, hit that subscribe button. A lot of you guys watch the videos, you don't subscribe, so I'd really appreciate if you did. Let's take a quick look up here and I'll show you what's going on. Got the computer hooked up, doing a download, getting the new engines all set. And then you guys, I guess, will register them for all the warranty stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
They look pretty sharp. We're gonna head over to the office there. Tell them we should be around, ready to launch there around lunchtime, and we're gonna take you on that 2-hour break-in period. The boat is in the water. We're excited. Just paid the bill here at Coral Bay. This is for the haul out, but $789. And I have not paid Caribee yet for the labor. We'll show you guys that bill tomorrow when I get that. And then I gotta pay Yamaha directly for the engines, but not cheap to do. But we're happy to do it there, keep the boat running good for all the charters when you guys come down here and fish with Capt Mike, and hopefully one day I'll be offering a few more charters than I am right now. But let's go break these suckers in and let's go see how it runs. So we have to do a 2-hour break-in on these new engines, and I didn't bring any fishing rods, so I don't think we're going fishing on the way. But that first hour, we're gonna be varying the RPMs. And we won't be on plane, you know, we'll be barging kind of just before we get on plane, but varying them. And then after that, the second hour, we'll get up on plane, slow back down just where we stay on plane, they said, and then, you know, still vary the RPMs. Then after the 2-hour mark, it sounds like we can open them up and run them all the way. It is 109, so at 309, we should be doing, hopefully, top speed on them for a few seconds and see how they run. We are approaching the 1-hour mark. We've been changing the RPMs and, you know, a couple of times got right up there. We're almost on the steps, you know, on plane, but then back up a little bit, keep it there for 10 minutes or so, back down, adjust a little bit, back up, and almost at the hour mark, so we got a little about hour and 10 minutes left. I like the way they look. You know, at first I wasn't sure because the white was a surprise, like I said, but I actually think they look pretty sharp on the boat. And we got the white cushions with the white, you know, seats there with some gray accents on it. We're passing a sailboat up here in Bowlegs, cutting a few minutes, and then we can go a little bit faster and get right on plane there after that 1-hour mark, so stay tuned. We are at the 1-hour mark. We're up on plane now, and we back it down just so we can try to stay there, you know, without falling off plane there with the RPMs. And when you do these break-in periods, they say it's, you know, to let the rings set there, the piston rings. And we got 1 hour left. We heard Frank from Los Cayos might be up here, so we're gonna see if he's up here by Dog Beach. Go wave to him, and then go drive around and burn a little bit more fuel. Is that you, Red Oak? Red Oak, what up? Leo, I'm Nick, it's good to meet you. I heard a lot about you. Frank speaks really highly of you.
Same.
I told him if he skunks you again, don't catch enough fish, I'll go with you guys next time. Did you cook up some food on the grill?
Yeah, we're about to do some hot dogs.
Perfect. Franker, better not steal that grill from me. He gets sticky fingers sometimes. We made it on the ocean side. We got 25 minutes left till the 2-hour mark, and just at 2,400 RPMs now. We've been varying it. Going back down a little bit. We're getting closer to opening it up. We are 1 minute from the 2-hour mark, and we're gonna do some increased speeds here. We're gonna see what it runs, what the fuel burn is. It's a little bit rougher today than it was, you know, when we took the boat to the boatyard, and we're in the ocean now compared to the bay. It should be a good test, and we can open it up, they said, for 60 seconds, so no more than that since the engines are still new. But we'll do, you know, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 45, 5,000, and see how much past we get there on the RPMs. the time has come. Here we go. So at 3,300, we're running into the wind right now, but 31 miles an hour, getting 0.9 miles per gallon. And we just got up to 65 miles an hour, so 4 miles an hour faster than the 300. We are in the ocean, a little bit bouncier. We were going downwind, but the true test will be once we get even on the fuel tanks. We got electric fuel on one side, and we'll see where we're at. But right now we're getting a mile per gallon, 33 miles an hour at pretty much 3,200, 3,300. We'll go up here and show you like 40 miles an hour. That's a good, comfortable cruise speed, and we should be right around 0.9. I'm happy we got a little more speed. Once we fish them for a little bit, get them broken in, we'll get a heavy load on here and update you guys in the next month or two as well. 37, still getting 1 mile per gallon. 37.4, 1 mile a gallon at 3,400. We'll get up here to 40 miles an hour and show you where we're at. So it looks like we'll be about 0.9 when we hit 40. 40 miles an hour, which is 35.5 knots. And we're getting 0.9 miles per gallon, so love to see that. 48 miles an hour, pretty much getting 0.9. We are going downwind, but that's awesome to see on a 42-foot boat that rides great and has 4 engines. First impressions, like the new motors. Seems like they got a little more oomph to them, you know, when you throttle up there. And got to 65 miles an hour. I believe we were on the base where it was calmer, where we had the 300s a couple days ago. Probably would have seen a couple more miles an hour as well. But they look sharp, like the white. Looks like we're getting 0.9, even 1 mile per gallon. They're over 40 miles an hour, 42 miles an hour for a little while, so that was good to see. We're gonna go get the bill from Caribee there for the install. I'll show you guys that, you know, what that cost. We already saw the haul out bill. Hopefully catch a lot of fish with these engines on this boat. If you guys wanna come down and ever go on a charter, Captain Mike's running the boat still. And he's been after some swordfish lately, some mahi, barrelfish, stuff like that. You can shoot me an email, we get a trip set up like that. Or you can call Bud and Mary's Marina and they can set up a trip. So let's head to Caribee. We're gonna spray these off real quick with some fresh water, and then we'll go pay them and we'll wrap this video up. We paid the piper, Caribee here. Just over 6,000 bucks for the labor for the install there. So they're $229 an hour, and we had 10 hours, 5, 5, and 4. So that's 24 hours, some shop supplies, some tech. So just over 6 grand there, and a little better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more, so happy about that. The guys are excited. They saw the new shirts that we had, the new merch, and I'm gonna bring them some shirts tomorrow, because last time they did a repower last year, I gave them some stuff, and they actually said they really liked it. So that was good to hear. I'm gonna swing by tomorrow, drop up some gear for them. If you guys want any gear yourself, head to the website StanzFishing.com. This is our new tarpon camo. It actually matches the 42 Freeman there, the wrap. So super excited to have these, plus our hooded shirts are back in stock. And if you're interested in the used engines, quad Yamaha 300s, 30-inch shafts, digital electric steering, and over 2 years of warranty left. So till September 2026, shoot me an email, I'll shoot us a message there. We're gonna have 4 used, 1 for sale. Trying to sell them in pairs, so 2 and 2 ideally. I don't know if they'll be sold or not by the time this video comes out, but if not, you guys are interested, let us know. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you made it, come on down here to Bud and Mary's, go fishing with us, and get out there on the water and have some fun.